Welcome to week 1, everyone. This week we're going to focus on Module 1, and if you take a look at your online class, if you pull up Module 1 overview, it'll give you a lot of the information that I'm going to share with you right now, but there are a few things I just wanted to kind of go over. So the first thing is that this week we're going to kind of focus on the universities. We're going to be looking at their uniqueness and also their common historical roots, and then some of the societal changes that have occurred as they developed, as they grew throughout the United States. So in your readings this week, there's a few very interesting things that I think that you're going to enjoy with some of those readings. One is the first chapter is the history of the 10 generations of higher education, and this goes through the history of the development of universities, and it starts back in colonial times right up through about 2010. So I think you're going to see a lot of good information, how they grew, and really a lot of some of the common development within those universities. Then you're going to talk about or read about academic freedom. And those of you that have worked in an educational facility, you're pretty familiar with academic freedom. So you'll see a few different views with academic freedom in that chapter. And then moving on to the authority of the boards, the president and faculty, and the leadership role with those. So that'll kind of give you another different perspective. And then the fourth chapter is looking at the patterns of higher education development. Again, looking at some of those common historical roots and then societal changes based on where the college is or university is. After you do that, you'll have a discussion forum to complete. And as I mentioned earlier, please try to complete that early in the week if you can. It just gives you a chance to read over what your peers have written and then be able to think about it and get your material together to be able to have a good response and have a good discussion with some of the classmates. So in that, you're going to be looking at, the traditional structures of the academic institutions. Are they going to stay the same? Are they going to change? What's going to happen to the administrative structure? Is it going to get stronger? How about the traditional and the autonomy of the faculty? What's going to happen with their role? So a lot for you to think about, and I'm going to look forward to your discussions. The other thing in Module 1 that's really important that you do have to think about this week and start working on are the practice experiences. So as I mentioned earlier, you do have 30 hours to complete for practice experiences. So there's a couple of links for the request for practice experiences. There's a form for you to fill out. There's a Castle Branch information. There's preceptor information. So take a look at all of that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. So that's the end of my little introduction for Module 1, and I'm going to look forward to reading your responses this week. So have a great week, everyone.